ranking the Hokage based on their leadership and contributions to the village, not their strength. That's key. And while great strength can lead to being a great leader, I'm crediting the conflict resolution, not the fact that Naruto could level a continent. In last place, we have the third Hokage, the man that was in charge during the Second Great Ninja War, the Third Great Ninja War, and the Uchiha Massacre. And while not directly responsible for some of these events, he did not heal or fix anything, as more conflict quickly followed each of these events. Ostracized the child of the man who sacrificed himself to stop the Nine Tails, raised one of the biggest terrorists in the history of the Leaf Village, and while he did sacrifice himself to save the village, he's the one who raised Orochimaru, so it was kind of his fault in the first place. Next up, we have the man in charge during the First Great Ninja War, and the same thing with the third Hokage. While not credited for starting it, he's not credited for ending it either, so he just gets docked for the fact that more great ninja wars happened afterwards. He segregated the Uchiha, thereby planting the seeds of hatred that would cause the Uchiha Massacre, created many of the militarized policies of the Leaf Village that would lead to the Second and Third Great Ninja Wars. While he is credited with creating many useful jutsus, he also created a jutsu that reanimates the dead and requires a living sacrifice to use, and I'm not going to get into the moral implications of that, but this jutsu was used way more against the Leaf than it was used for the Leaf. Alright, we're officially past the Kage that I think were straight up bad at their job. Now we're at the one who, in canon, did literally nothing with his job. He was a good leader of Team 7 in the 3rd Division during the Allied Shinobi War. And while he did train Sasuke like the 3rd trained Orochimaru, Sasuke really only tried to be a terrorist compared to Orochimaru. He killed way less people, some of whom were bad, so they were kind of better off incapacitated. And overall, Sasuke didn't really accomplish much while he was radicalized. Next up, we have the man who held the title for the shortest amount of time, so he didn't have time to accomplish much. But he did sacrifice himself for the sake of the village, and he is largely credited for ending the 3rd Great Ninja War. Into the top 3, we have the hardest working and the one who gave everything she had to the job. She led the village through the dark time after losing the 3rd Hokage, even though she was basically forced into the job. Saved and protected the villagers when pain flattened the village. Would have and should have been the leader of the Shinobi Alliance. And in second place, we have the man who founded the village and ended the Warring States period in the Land of Fire. He did manage to collect all the tailed beasts, stopped the greatest one-man army in the history of the Leaf. However, one small knock he gets would be that if he had finished off Madara or resolved the conflict with Madara, then the 4th Great Ninja War wouldn't have happened, thereby resulting in the resurrection of an alien god. And in first place, it goes to the main character himself. Literally brought about world peace, ending all major conflict with his strength alone. He did all of this while preaching messages of love, kindness, and cooperation throughout all the villages in the world. He truly did reach his goal of becoming the greatest Hokage in history, in my opinion. Thanks so much for watching. Like, follow, and comment down below your ranking or why I'm a fanboy for having the main character at number 1. Love y'all.